I don't know how to start this without sounding insane, so I'll just start where my thoughts keep looping. There is a smell I only notice in December. Not pine, not cinnamon, something underneath. Cold, metallic, like air that's been sealed away too long. Every year, when the heat kicks on for the first time, I smell it again, and my stomach drops before I even know why. I used to think everyone felt this way around Christmas, that low-level dread people joke about. Seasonal depression, family stress. But it's not that. It's recognition. I've been rereading old journals. Diaries, notes, fragments, grocery lists with sentences scribbled in the margins. Things like, "Don't forget what you heard. Ask him again." He keeps changing the order. Why was the door locked? No dates. That's what scares me most. I don't remember writing these. Edit. I found another one folded into an old Christmas card. The handwriting is mine, but shaky. It just says, "If you're reading this, and it's December, you waited too long." I don't know what that means. There's a Christmas my family doesn't talk about. I know everyone says that, but this is different. It's not awkward. It's rehearsed. Rehearsed, like we all learned the same script independently. When I bring it up just lightly, casually conversation doesn't stop. No one freezes. They just redirect. Someone asks if anyone wants more wine. Someone changes the music. Someone laughs too loudly at nothing, like a practiced evacuation. I started noticing inconsistencies. My sister remembers snow. My mother insists it was unseasonably warm. My father says we stayed in all day. I remember being outside, but I don't remember coming back in. Whenever I try to focus on that part, my thoughts slide away, like trying to hold water. Edit 2. I asked my sister again today. She said, "Why are you doing this now?" Not, "What are you talking about?" There's a locked storage space in the house. Always has been. Basement. Padlock. We joke about it being where the Christmas decorations go to die. No one ever opens it. No one ever suggests it. I found the key last year. It was taped to the back of a photo frame in my room. I don't remember putting it there. I don't remember owning it. I haven't unlocked the door yet. Every time I go down there, I stop at the last step. My heart starts racing before I even touch the lock. My hands shake like they're anticipating something physical. Pain, maybe, or recognition. Edit 3. I just realized something. There are decorations missing. Every year, fewer boxes come out. No one mentions it. We just adjust. I keep thinking about the gifts. Specifically, the year the gifts stopped having tags. I remember noticing it because I asked whose handwriting was on one of them, and my mother said, "Does it matter?" It didn't feel like a question. There's a video. I shouldn't have found it. It was on an old camcorder tape, labeled XMASKEEP. That's it. No year. Most of it is normal. Laughing, shaky zooms, someone complaining about the lighting. Me, definitely me. Off-camera breathing too loudly. Then there's a cut, not a clean one, like the tape was stopped and started again too fast. The mood changes instantly. No music, no laughter, just quiet. The camera is pointed at the hallway. The door at the end is closed. Someone says my name, not loudly, carefully. The tape ends there. I've watched it too many times to count. I don't remember filming it, but I remember that hallway. Edit 4. I don't think the door was supposed to be closed. I tried to talk to my father tonight. He didn't deny anything. That's the part I can't stop thinking about. He just said, we agreed not to pull at it. Agreed? I asked who he was. He said, the people who were still here afterward. I can feel something circling the edge of my memory. A sound. Not screaming. Worse. Someone trying very hard not to make noise. I think that's why Christmas music bothers me now. It fills the gaps too easy. At 8:05, I unlocked the storage room. I didn't go inside. There are scratch marks on the inside of the door. Old ones. I keep wondering why I'm the only one who seems to be remembering. Or maybe I'm the only one who forgot enough to notice the shape of what's missing. There's a name I can't say without my throat tightening. I tried writing it here and deleted it 3 times. Each time my hands went numb. They should be older now, but they are not. The worst part, the part I haven't told anyone, is this. I don't think something happened that Christmas. I think something was decided, and I think I helped. If I stopped posting, it's because someone asked me to, or because I finally remembered enough to understand why I wasn't supposed to. Christmas is in 3 days. The smell is back. Update. I finally went into the storage room tonight. The boxers were the same as always, dusty ornaments, cracked brittle ribbons, but the smell hit me harder than ever. Metallic, sour, and mixed with the faintly burnt sugar that's haunted every December since I was a child. I paused at the doorway, and for the first time, I've really looked at the room. And then I remembered. It wasn't me who disappeared that Christmas. It was my cousin. I had been so young. I don't even fully remember how it happened. Someone left the door closed, and no one noticed. At first, it was just minutes. Then, hours. No one heard her calls over the music, over the laughter. I remember the smell first, the warm, musty air in the basement that didn't belong. I remember her banging on the door, screaming, crying, until her voice went raw. By the time anyone realized, it was too late. She wasn't the same after that. Not really. She came out of that room physically unharmed, but something inside her had broken. She wandered, murmuring to herself, unable to process even the simplest things. Her eyes looked past us, past the world, as if part of her had never left that room. She stopped talking about Christmas entirely. She stopped laughing, and over the years, she slowly retreated into herself. No therapy helped. No explanations. Just silence. I had been carrying my own guilt silently for decades, but seeing her, knowing what we had done by accident, knowing no one else remembers or talks about it, it's worse than anything I could have imagined. That smell, that metallic sweet reminder of the room, it never leaves me. Every year, when December comes, I can feel it pressing into my chest, reminding me of a mistake that has no fix. Christmas is coming again. The tree will be up. The music will play. The laughter will echo. My family will move through the motions as if nothing ever happened. But I will remember. I have to. And I know that if anyone else ever made the same mistake, the consequences would be just as real, just as permanent, just as quietly devastating. Some things aren't about punishment. They're about carrying a weight you can never put down, and I will carry it forever. I thought telling the truth would free me. Instead, I broke my younger sister on Christmas Day. Throwaway account. I don't even know why I'm posting this, except that the silence afterward has been unbearable. My family has always treated Christmas like a performance. Matching pajamas, carefully staged photos, forced laughter that never quite reaches anyone's eyes. Growing up, I learned early that the best way to survive was to play my role and keep my mouth shut. And for years, I did just that. I was the only one who knew what really happened in our family. The lies my parents told, the things that were covered up and rewritten until they became funny stories or misunderstandings. I carried that knowledge quietly, convincing myself I was protecting everyone, especially my younger sister. This year, something in me snapped. I wrapped a small box for my sibling, nothing suspicious. Inside were copies of documents I'd kept hidden for years, letters, records, proof of things our parents would deny until the day they die. I told myself they deserved the truth, that Christmas was about honesty, that this would finally heal something. I watched their face as they opened it. First confusion, then realization, then a kind of devastation I don't have words for. She didn't cry. That almost made it worse. She just sat there, staring at the papers, breathing shallowly, like the ground had disappeared beneath them. The room was full of laughter and clinking glasses, and no one noticed what I had just done. I told my sister that lovely mom and dad wasn't her real parents. They were hiding the fact that my younger sister was adopted. My sister hasn't spoken to me since. Christmas ended shortly after. My parents still think it was a lovely holiday. My sister left early and hasn't come home since. I thought the truth would bring relief. Instead, it just transferred the weight from my shoulders to theirs. And now I don't know which of us is worse off. I told my family someone died so I wouldn't have to come home for Christmas. I never wanted to be this person. I didn't wake up one day thinking, I'm going to ruin Christmas for everyone. I just wanted an escape. Every year, my family demands Christmas together. Same house, same arguments, same suffocating nostalgia. I've tried telling them I don't enjoy it. They laughed. I tried saying I needed space. They guilted me. This year, I panicked. I said someone in my dorm, someone I was close to, had died. I don't even know why that was. The lie my brain chose. It came out of my mouth before I could stop it. The room went silent on the phone. Then came the sympathy, the hushed voices, the immediate cancellation of expectations. Cards arrived. Messages flooded in. People cried over the phone for a person who doesn't exist. I played along. I accepted comfort I didn't deserve. I invented details to keep the story straight. And every time someone said, we'll give you space this Christmas, I felt relief mixed with absolute disgust. Christmas passed quietly for me. No family, no pressure. Just me and the lie I'd built. Now it's over, and the aftermath is worse. I don't know how to take it back without revealing everything. The lie has a life of its own now. And every time someone mentions that hard Christmas, I feel sick knowing I manufactured grief just to protect myself. I got what I wanted, and I hate myself for it. I've played Santa for years. This Christmas, I crossed a line I can't stop thinking about. I've been Santa at our local mall for 5 years. I thought it was harmless, a seasonal job, a way to make people smile. I didn't think too hard about what it meant to represent something children genuinely believe in. This year, a kid sat on my lap and didn't ask for toys. They asked for something impossible. They asked if Santa could make their family whole again. I froze. I should have redirected. I should have said something gentle and vague. Instead, I leaned into the role. I told them that if they are being good, then anything can happen. That miracles happen to those who believe. They left glowing, and I sat there afterward feeling hollow. I knew the truth. I knew what wouldn't happen. I knew that in a few days, that kid would wake up and feel the first crack of disappointment, the kind that doesn't heal cleanly. I've been thinking about it ever since. About how adults dress up lies as kindness. About how his alley hope turns into betrayal. I can't shake the feeling that I stole something from that child that day. Christmas ended. The costume is in storage, but I don't feel festive anymore. I feel complicit. I feel guilt. The kind of guilt that makes you feel physically sick. I don't know who that kid was. I just know I single-handedly shattered their childhood to pieces. And now I have to live with this every single day. If that was your kid, I am genuinely sorry, and I hope that kid can forgive me. I didn't stop the disaster that ruined Christmas. I think that says something terrible about me. I've been numb for a long time. Christmas just makes it louder. The expectations, the forced happiness, the pressure to feel something I don't. This year, something went wrong in our living room. It was small at first, something unsafe, something obvious if you were paying attention. Nobody noticed. That's the story we all tell. The truth is, I saw the candle was getting too close to the tree. I saw the smoke and embers and did nothing. I didn't stop it. I just watched it happen, then went to my room and didn't say anything to anyone. When chaos erupted, I played my part. Shocked, apologetic, shaken. Everyone said how lucky we were, how it could have been worse, how Christmas was just a thing. But part of me felt relief watching it all unravel. The decorations were ruined, the plans cancelled, the pressure lifted. No one knows I could have prevented it. No one suspects that a part of me wanted it to happen, and that might be the hardest part, realizing that the absence of joy felt better than pretending to have it. Christmas came and went in smoke and silence, and I don't know what that says about me. One thing's for sure, I loved every single second of it. I laugh through Christmas every year, while quietly hoping no one notices I'm falling apart. I do everything right. I show up. I smile. I bring gifts. I laugh at the right moments. On paper, I look fine. Inside, Christmas feels like standing in a crowded room, screaming silently. Everyone around me talks about love and togetherness, and I feel like an observer rather than a participant. This year, I realize something uncomfortable. Part of me hopes no one notices how empty I feel, because if they don't notice, I don't have to explain it. On Christmas night, after everyone left, I sat alone in the dark with the tree lights still on, and felt a strange mix of sadness and relief. The day was over. No one had asked if I was okay. No one had looked too closely. I hate that I find comfort in being unseen. Christmas ended like it always does, quietly, without change. And I wonder how many more years I can do this before the pretending becomes unbearable.